Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm Momo with 101X. It's so nice to meet y'all. We have some amazing listeners here that are super excited.
Awesome. Well, we're glad to be here.
It's a party.
How are y'all doing today?
Good. I'm not too hungover.
So. Good. After a long weekend, that is totally expected. So.
Exactly. And I didn't drink yesterday at all. I'm still hungover a little bit from Saturday.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm Momo from 101X, and thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to go ahead and get started with this meet and greet. We have Ever up first. He's going to talk to y'all and ask some questions. So go ahead, Ever.
Hey, my name's Ever. Nice to meet you guys.
Hey, Ever. How you doing?
Good. I saw you guys a while back at the Coda, and it was you, like 311, Gym Class Heroes, and all that. And what I wanted to know, like, how has your stage presence and like your act, while you play, changed over the years from when you started to now?
Right. Well, the stages have gotten bigger. the first 10 years we did it was very small stages, and also the crowds have gotten bigger. The audience has gotten bigger too,
and we've gotten much better looking.
Well, I don't know if that's true, but I think he has. I don't know about me.
Wow. Yeah. No, I mean, it was, we started playing very small shows. That was always fun for us, right? So that's always kind of been where our heart is. So as the shows get bigger, you try to still bring that energy and try to make that connection with the audience, I guess.
Back then when we played, the crowd would be kind of circling on the stage to do stage dives, and there wasn't as much delineation between whether you were in a band or whether you were in the audience. We were all kind of in it together back then. And unfortunately, because of like lawsuits and people getting hurt, we've had to build barricades, so we don't get to do that as often anymore, unfortunately, because that was really fun. But
yeah,
you also don't want people getting hurt all the time at your shows. So
yeah. And then do I have time to ask the second question now, or do I have to
Yes, you do.
wait?
You can ask another question.
Okay, real quick. I gotta read it. So like Woodstock 1999, you guys are there, and then I saw your Conspiracy of One. You wanted to release it on your website. Like, what was that like being there during that time of the world changing and the internet changing the music?
Well, back then we weren't sure exactly how the internet was going to change. We knew things were changing. We knew the ground was kind of shaking, but we didn't really know what it meant. But we were kind of positive about the effects that the internet could have. I mean, things like this. I mean, we're talking, one-on-one right now. When I get tweets, I can talk to people right away. We could talk to them on our website, back in the day. Now it's on Facebook. We can respond right away. So that stuff's all good. Unfortunately, it almost feels like music doesn't have as much worth as it did when we were growing up. I mean, we would all go buy vinyl, and pour over the liner notes and lift the song. If we wanted to hear a song again, we had to pick the needle up and go back and set it back down.
Can you imagine that?
So it is all that is. I feel kind of, you know what though, vinyl's still a thing. You can still get vinyl. Most of our records are out on vinyl, and so you can still live that if you want to.
You can still pick up that needle if you want.
Still pick up that needle.
Right.
Wait. I don't know if we want to be telling kids to pick up needles.
Oh no, not that kind of needle.
No, wrong message.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no picking up of those kind of needles.
Yes.
Okay, Christina, you're up next. Go ahead.
All right, hey guys, coming to you from Playa del Carmen. So
Nice.
Did not think that I'd be talking to you from here, but my question was, so one of the kind of second songs that I got hooked to was Why Don't You Get a Job? And the girl that sits on her ass, is that about a specific person? Who's the guy that's working his hands to the bone? Like, what's the deets on that?
Well, it flips it, because at the end it's the girl who's supporting the guy. So it's really anyone in a relationship where you have one person kind of leeching off another person, and that's really what it was. Hey man, why don't you go out and help out? Why don't you contribute more? Really, that's what this song is about. But I gotta say, Christina, you definitely win for best backdrop today.
Best backdrop, yeah.
Absolutely.
There's some partying going on out there, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice. Oh,
My boyfriend's here too. He's
hey, how's it going?
Hey.
I am so jealous of you guys right now.
Yeah, it was my birthday on the 28th, and then I actually found out that I won the meet and greet with y'all while we were at the airport on my birthday, and I was like, "This is the best birthday present ever." I'm gonna be able to talk to y'all from Playa. So,
Nice,
cheers,
right
guys.
on. We appreciate it.
Christina, did you have one more question?
Well, my second question was kind of just a dumb question. It was, can I get tickets to your concert in Dallas? Because I'd love to take my mom because she loves Pretty Fly for a White Guy.
Sure.
Anything for your mom.
That's right.
And for your birthday.
72-year-old Fox.
Nice. Right on.
Awesome. Thanks, Christina. Brandi, you're up next.
Hi guys, my name's Brandi. Just in a little boring ass apartment in Austin, working from home. I'm currently working and talking to you guys, so I'm multitasking. Ever kind of hit on the question that I had for you guys. So my follow up to that would be just kind of like what era, like what decade did you have the most fun performing in, or is there anything that kind of sticks out to you guys from maybe the 90s, the 2000s, 2010s, whatever, what have you?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know that we're such a nostalgic band. You know, I mean, some of the older days where it was a small club and there was hardly anybody there. We really had to work for every fan. Everything was new, so it was kind of exciting. But I think we're playing some of the best shows we ever did now. I'm looking forward. I mean, it's been a while. It's been over a year since we played for an audience. So
Right.
I'm looking forward to what's coming up, to be honest with you.
I think
I also saw y'all back in 2018 here in Austin, and y'all had a phenomenal show. I enjoyed it very much.
Oh, thank you. Geez, that's probably almost the last time we played, right? I mean,
yeah, no, pretty much. I remember that day. It was really hot, but it was a blast.
Yeah, we're excited to get
Austin's
up there.
a great city. I love Austin, so
for sure. And like you were talking about, there's new ways to connect with people. That's kind of exciting, and we're just anxious to get back out there and play some shows.
I gotcha. If I have time, my second question was, what's been your favorite song that you guys have ever written or performed, whether it's mainstream or something that maybe we're not familiar with? Because I would love to find that out, and I will totally listen to it.
Yeah, this question's always kind of like, of all your children, which one's your favorite? You know,
right.
So there's a bunch. The one that really strikes me all the time is "The Kids Aren't All Right," because it's a personal thing. I know the people that are represented in that song. It's just meaningful, and it's just a great rock song too.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I guess I'd say "Self-Esteem." That one always goes over well, and people seem
That's my favorite.
Super fun.
All right, we wrote that.
Thank you. I think that's all I got.
Thank you, Brandi. Next time
Thank you.
we're in Austin, we'll dedicate Self-Esteem to you.
There you go.
Yes, I will be there. I will be there. Uh-oh, you're on mute.
I think it's me.
Hi, Elisa. You're up next.
Awesome. Hi, guys. Good to meet y'all.
Hey.
Yeah. My question is kind of piggybacking off of what Brandi said. How has your songwriting evolved, like from when you first began to now? Certainly that's changed over time.
I guess so. I mean, when you're first making up songs, you're very much, you got to kind of be in the room, and there's only going to be a guitar part and a bass part and a drum part. So you're putting songs together the best way you know how, that's kind of all you got. And then as you get more into the studio, you can kind of try some different tricks. And that's really fun for us, I think, because, you always want to be exploring, coming up with new things and new songs and new ways of expressing what we want to say and stuff. So I guess
in some ways it probably hasn't changed much, because it still starts with either a melody or a riff that you build on, and that from that standpoint, it really hasn't changed much. But the more you know, the more you want to incorporate your knowledge. That's why you got to be really careful not to go full on prog rock and math rock.
Right.
Keep the songs simple, but the more you know, and the more you have access to studios and all that, the more you can experiment a little bit here and there and different instruments and things like that.
Nice, gotcha. I do have a second question. It has nothing to do with music. It regarding the hot sauce that Dexter has. What was the catalyst behind that? Like, it's so off in a different dimension. Like, what made you say like, oh, that's a fun idea, to, hey, let's make this actually a reality?
Yeah, it was a spur of the moment kind of thing. I really don't have like a great thoughtful answer for that. It was just kind of like, haha, that'd be funny. I should make a hot
If you
sauce.
knew Dexter, you wouldn't even question it. You would just go, yeah, he would do that.
Yeah,
You need the hot sauce. Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been fun though. I don't know. It's almost like
Yeah.
it's a different way of interacting with people. I don't know.
I have nothing to do with it beyond the occasional taste testing. I give them what feedback I have. We did a tasting of all the different hot sauces in here a couple weeks ago, and it's still, they're great. They're great sauces. They really are. They all stand up on their own and are all really good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Thank
seriously.
you. You're the best.
Maybe I was just really hungry that day, and yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks so much. I appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Eliza.
Perfect. All right, Chad, you're up.
All right, I'm up. Hey guys, how are you?
Hey.
Good. Hey, how you doing?
I freaked out a little bit when I was, won the meet and greet, because I think Americana and Smash were about the two albums on repeat when I was in the 90s, and you guys were really, I don't think there was one bad song on either of those albums, to be honest with you.
Wow.
And I
Awesome.
thought back.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought back to when we were much cooler, my wife and I, dating before we had kids. Now we're 18, 14, and one turned 11 today. And we saw you last at 101 X Fest on 420 back in 2001. And I remember it distinctly because you guys had an intermission. At intermission, there was this giant man in a thong that came out, and he danced to the beat of intermission. Dun, dun, dun. And the first thing I said I'm going to ask is, who was that guy? Did you select him? Was it 101X? What was he doing up there? Because I thought we were really high, but apparently he was real.
Yeah, that was my my guitar tech and close friend Donnie. Is his name. He's been out with a bunch of bands. Currently, he's mostly works for Pearl Jam now. He's out with them. But when we started working with him, I think we first met him, he was working for the Vandals. He's worked for No Doubt. He's traveled around the world, and he lives locally in Long Beach, and just a great guy. Donnie, everybody loves Donnie.
Well, now that y'all are, coming back to Texas, we're definitely going to see you. But my second question was related to, those two albums I mentioned. You guys really, really blew up in the 90s. And my question is around how you really stayed relevant amongst your fans, especially when you're, have that kind of longevity, what your secret of
relevant
really was.
Yeah.
Every day we still have fans. I consider us blessed. I honestly do. I think we come up. Dexter writes great songs. I think we play them well, and we show up. We keep showing up for the fans. We are so appreciative that we keep showing up.
We care.
Yeah,
We care.
and we love doing what we do. I mean, we feed off the energy of our audiences, and we're able to give it back. When we feel that love, we're able to give that love back even more. So. I don't know how it's worked out, but I'm so glad it has.
Right on, guys. Thanks.
All right, guys, I have a question now.
Okay.
What's the strangest noise you can make?
Strangest noise I can make?
Noise.
It's probably the the mating call of the blue heron.
Do it.
We did a video of him as a bird watcher, and
I won't do it now because I'm saving my vocal cords for rehearsal later. But you can watch it on our video, how to bird watch with noodles.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for your time today. We were super, super excited to have y'all, and just all these winners, they won by following 101X on social media. So thanks to all of y'all for being listeners. for being fans. And we hope to see y'all when y'all come to Austin soon.
Can't wait. I
Can't
hope
wait.
so.
It was great talking to you guys.
Thank
Right
you so
on, guys.
much,
Thank you.
y'all.
Take care.
Thank you all.
Bye.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.